She's the cop who went undercover as a student at Redmond High School, breaking up a flourishing drug ring and sending the community a serious wake-up call.
But instead of boosting her career, Officer Marcella Fogg claims the undercover assignment sparked a campaign of harassment and retaliation against her. As King 5 investigator Linda Byron reports, Fogg has now filed a $3 million claim against Redmond.
Open Redmond High's 2009-2010 yearbook, and there she is, Monica Draper, a senior with a keen interest in art, science, and scoring drugs. It seemed lucky that Monica was absent the day Redmond police converged on campus, hauling students out of class in a drug sweep.
They didn't tell us at all what was going on. They just said it was a lockdown.
2 officers came in and called a kid's name. They got his backpack and took him and arrested him in the hallway outside of our door.
Here's where that bust gets really unusual. Monica Draper, the student missing that day, wasn't really Monica Draper. She wasn't even a teenager. She was actually Marcella Fogg, a 25-year-old Redmond police officer. Marcella masqueraded as Monica for 6 months, making buys that led to the arrest of 11 students.
Any type of drugs is alarming, but then when you go in and you get the marijuana and the heroin and the cocaine, I mean, yeah, it's shocking for us and alarming.
Fogg got a letter of recognition from her chief for a job well done and figured her career was taking off.
Gave her confidence. I'm a capable cop, I'm a good cop, and I'm good at what I do. Things haven't really turned out that way.
Her attorney says after Fogg's undercover assignment ended, she got a chilly reception from other Redmond cops jealous of her plum assignment as a rookie. He says it got so bad she couldn't always count on her fellow officers when she needed them. One night, Fogg responded to a domestic violence call at an apartment. But instead of coming inside to assist her, Fogg claims her backup officer just sat in the car.
She's in a very vulnerable situation when there's tons of people around and she's there by herself. This guy's sitting in a squad car eating fruit.
Fogg complained. Nothing happened to the officer. But she claims whenever she stepped out of line, even a little, she got in big trouble. For example, Fogg sent a teen she'd arrested a sarcastic news article to teach her a lesson about cooperating with police. For that, Fogg's bosses found it was Fogg's conduct that was unbecoming. She got a 1-day suspension. Then, while Fogg was pursuing a bank robbery suspect, she brushed the side mirror of a car stopped on this freeway on-ramp. Because Fogg kept going and didn't report it right away, her lieutenant turned her into the State Patrol to investigate her for hit and run. The State Patrol cleared Fogg on that hit and run, but she still got punished by her department for not being forthcoming about what happened.
Because of progressive discipline, they suspended her without pay for a week.
Is that reasonable?
No, it is not reasonable.
A third internal investigation brings us back to Redmond High School. And this one has Officer Fogg fighting to keep her job. She'd spotted a high school student at her local gym who appeared to be cutting himself. Fogg opened a welfare check and began mentoring the teen at coffee shops with his parents' permission. The boy's turnaround was so dramatic, his parents wrote the chief this letter expressing praise, gratitude, and sincere appreciation for Fogg's role in saving their son, who was no longer depressed and was even thinking of becoming a police officer. But Fogg's work with the teen prompted speculation around the department that the relationship had crossed the line. Redmond hired an outside agency, Bellevue PD, to investigate rumors that the 16-year-old teen, not Fogg's husband, had gotten her pregnant. Bellevue concluded the rumors were unfounded. There was no evidence of a crime.
These people somehow concocted this story, literally fabricated out of thin air this story, right, to damage Marcella's career, to hurt her.
Fogg filed a claim against Redmond for harassment and retaliation. She's asking for $3 million in damages.
At this time, I'm not authorized to talk to you because of policy.
Fogg will always have the honorary high school diploma she earned for going undercover. But she's now wondering how much longer she will have her badge. Linda Byron, King 5 News.
The parents of the teen Officer Fogg mentored say they believe Redmond had no choice but to investigate the rumors that she'd had an inappropriate relationship with their son. While the rumors were unfounded, Redmond still has an open investigation into whether Fogg kept talking to the teenager after being told to stop. Redmond police declined to be interviewed for our story until that investigation is complete.